the end. Missouri Governor Kehoe says Royals Chiefs Stadium is called for special legislation. This may be put forth especially for the Chiefs. Mark Donovan. This last poll may be for the Chiefs especially. Mike Donovan said, "We need a deal done by the end of summer for Kansas." Well, that comes June 30th, and Missouri is hoping to get it done before that. Now my prediction, one will stay in Kansas and one will go. One will go to downtown. At the end, usually sports teams get what they want. Now the bill could be considered for North Kansas City too. That fact is unknown. Missouri is running out of time to make a push towards the Royals and Chiefs to keep them in their state. Kehoe says this will cost about $15 million. $50 million ideas for both teams. Coe says let's make it a priority for the Chiefs to stay and the Royals to stay as well in Kansas City, Missouri. We'll see what that means. Likelihood is they would play at Arrowhead, says Governor Kehoe. Governor Coe.
Co.
Will lawmakers be called back for a special session? Missouri Capitol Bureau Chief Mark Zinn asking Governor Mike Kehoe that question as the
Governor Mike Kehoe. The team will $50 million to keep Governor Kehoe makes it a priority for the Chiefs and Royals to stay. He talks about his opinion of an economic bill for the stadiums. Democrat, Kansas City native House Minority Leader Ashley Ooh says the cash out would not be worth it. This is likely to become a local component to any stadium. Always the public will have their opinion and could be more challenging than lawmakers on the board say. St. Louis University Governor Pohl says 70% of more likely voters think that they should pay for their own stadium. Now, will this come into matter? The likely time is only to see, but this could still be passed as a bill, but that could still upset some fans. That's Sam on Sports.
And that breaking news, a special session has been called to keep the Chiefs and Royals on the Missouri side.
Governor Kehoe says Missouri state lawmakers will return to Jefferson City. At issue, Missouri's funding plan to build new stadiums for the teams, and this as the state of Kansas already has an offer on the table. KMBC 9's Andy Alcock is live in North Kansas City, where Clay County is still making a push for the Royals. Andy.
Yeah, Chris and Bria, this 80-acre site first emerged as a possible location for a new Royals ballpark in 2023. And as you can see, there is a lot of open space here in this mainly industrial area. The Missouri General Assembly has taken an additional step to make this site a stronger possibility.
It gives us a little more momentum, and it's a required tool in the toolbox.
Clay County Presiding Commissioner Jerry Nolte is talking about the Missouri General Assembly approving a measure to create a Clay County Sports Complex Authority. That organization would oversee the development and maintenance of a new Royals ballpark. It would only become active if the Royals choose the North Kansas City site. Governor Mike Kehoe is calling a special session of the General Assembly to work on a plan to keep both the Royals and Chiefs in Missouri.
I've told leadership, as we were working with team ownership and local authorities in the Kansas City area,
that this is a huge economic development package.
The special session will come after an effort this week to push through a state incentives package died in the Missouri Senate. While lawmakers did approve a Clay County Sports Commission, there's more work to be done even if the Royals choose the North Kansas City site. Any state funding to help subsidize a new ballpark would have to be matched dollar for dollar by Clay County.
We're looking at exactly what that funding mechanism would look like.
And Governor Kehoe has not yet chosen a date for that special session. He also said his discussions with the Royals have been about a new ballpark site, while his talks with the Chiefs have been about renovating Arrowhead. Reporting live in North Kansas City, Andy Alcock, KMBC 9 News.
All right, Andy, thanks. The Royals and the city of Kansas City, Missouri are still reportedly looking at a possible new stadium site across the street from Crown Center. The mayor and Royals owner John Sherman have been talking about Washington Square Park as where a new Royals ballpark could go. The state of Kansas is still offering the teams a Star Bonds package, which would cover up to 70% of the cost of a new stadium. Both teams have until this summer to act on the plan. The clock is ticking. Leases for both stadiums at the sports complex run out in 2031. KMBC 9 News will continue to follow the team's next steps, and of course we'll let you know when decisions have been made.
Good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughn for Sam Sports Report. The Royals will play the Astros tonight after losing 2 out of 3 to the Cardinals, but taking yesterday's game 2-1. Tonight, the Royals will play the San Francisco Giants. Chris Bubik will get the nod for the Royals, and Robbie Ray will get the nod for the Giants. Game time from San Francisco is at 6:45 West Coast, 8:45 Central Time. We said the Cardinals took 2 out of 3 from the Royals. Tonight, the Cardinals will go back at it against the Tigers. The Tigers are 31-16. The Cardinals are 26-21. Sean Guthern will go for the Tigers. Sonny Gray will go for the Cardinals. Guthern is having a better season than Sonny Gray. Gray ERA is around 4.50. Game time, 6:45 Central Time from Busch Stadium. The Cubs go back at it against the Marlins. After sweeping the Sox last week, they took the series from the Marlins. The Cubs did, taking 2 out of 3. Today, Ben Walker will go for the Cubs, and Edwards Cabrera will go for the Marlins. Game time, 6:45 tonight. NBA, Thunder win easily over the Nuggets, 125-93. Sages Alexander finishes with 35. The Thunder will move on to the Western Conference Finals. They will play the T-Wolves tomorrow night at 7:30. The T-Wolves won this series over the Warriors. The other team in the the Indiana Pacers won over the Cavaliers. They advance. The Knicks won over the Celtics. They advance. The Knicks will play the Pacers starting on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. NHL, the Florida Panthers won their series over the Toronto Maple Leafs 6-1. The Panthers advance to the conference finals. The Carolina Hurricane won over the Capitals. They take the series 4-1. The Carolina Hurricane will play the Florida Panthers. Face-off is tomorrow at 7. The Stars advance to the conference finals as the Western Conference Final. And also the Oilers advance to the Western Conference Finals with the win of the Golden Knights. They play Wednesday. That's Sam on Sports.